Hey guys, and welcome to another episode. Now where I left you off, I'm pretty sure we were doing the ship, so I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna make the cockpit for the ship, because right now it's just empty, and you can't have a ship when I already have mine open. Why did I just open it again? Okay, well we'll close that one then. We don't need this one. We need this one. Okay, so here's the ship, and now we are going to make a center console. Yeah, we are. Yeah, okay, sorry about that. Okay, let's go ahead and plug in our computer. It doesn't look much like a computer, but it will. It will. Trust me. Trust me, it will. Stop judging me. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna plug it in like so. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. Like, is that too small? Oh crap, what have I done? Oh wait, no, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and switch to, I was on a object. That way we can get it to scale in the right format. Wait, let's scale it down that way. Okay, so this is gonna be a computer. I'm gonna have to change that one as well, like so. And there we go. So if I put that in as an actual computer, let's go ahead and shape it around a cockpit, because if I go ahead over to Google and say I search cockpit, okay, here we go. You can see it's kind of like shaped around the user. That's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and shape it around the user. So I'm actually going to do exactly what we've done with the ship. So I'm going to scale it to 0.25. Oh no, that's the wrong one. 0.25. No, that's the wrong one. What the hell? Okay, we'll just make a 0.25 cube. That's fine. There we go. Everything's 0.25. And then I want to scale it down to actually, wait, I'm going to control Z all that. It was fine where it was. I'm just going to half that pretty much, drag it out. I'm going to go to my other view here just to make sure that it's on the axis and in the middle. Because remember, we're going to mirror it, so it has to be right on the edge. So we can get it exact. And then I'm going to delete that face because we don't need that face anymore. Okay, so let's carry on. And I'm going to go ahead and select the side face here. And now we can start building the interior. Actually, I'm going to move this one. It's so awkward being in here. I'm going to move this one up a bit. And I'm actually going to go show, and I'm going to turn off the grid just because, you know, it's in the way. Now I'm going to extract here. Extrude, not extract. And I'm just going to rotate a little bit. Now let me zoom in on there. Let me make sure that that's fine. It's like so. Extrude again. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing here. I'm just rotating it around, making the console. One last time we'll do it. Okay. So that will do for the side. Bearing in mind that's going to be mirrored, so it's going to be exactly the same on the other side. I'm actually going to go ahead and move that down. Remember, it's a one-man shuttle, so we've actually got quite a bit of space to play with here. coming out nicely. Alright, so delete that face on the corner there, we don't need them. So there's space for the computers on the dash there. I just going to extrude that a little bit. Bring that in. Set that down, bring that to the edge. And make sure it's right on the edge because we're going to mirror it. Mirror it. And then delete the side face because we don't need side faces. Just to give it a little bit more depth. Okay. So there's space for the computers. Actually, you don't want that to be a complete cube. So I'm just going to round that off a little bit. Like that. Alright, let's quickly mirror her over, which will be that button there. Go over to our attribute editor, go over to the mirror we just added. And that'll be, no wait, would that be plus X? First let's set our pivot, oh yeah it is plus X. And then merge border vertices, and then as you can see, we only want to do it so that it merges a little bit. Actually wait, that'll do. Yeah, that's fair. Wait. Nah, there we go. So there is the, can I say dashboard? Would that work? I feel like I can, so I'm just gonna, anyway, I'm gonna make it look like it's actually part of the ship, so I'm gonna extrude this out like so. Just gonna make sure it's not piercing the actual ship. Like so. Okay, now you can see we have quite a bit of space in the front of the ship. We'll sort that out later. I don't know what we'll put in there. Dead body, probably. No, I'm joking. Now for the seat. Alright, I'm actually going to make the seat outside of the cockpit because I feel like if I do it inside, it'll just get awkward with all the spacing. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my grid back on. And let's go ahead and make our seat. It doesn't look very comfy. So, we're going to make it look comfy. I wonder what a seat would actually look like. I've got an interior view here somewhere. Nah. Now we're going to make a better seat. Alright. Going to move to the middle. Oh, to the middle. Because I'm going to mirror the seat as well. It'll save me only doing half the work. Right in the center. Zoom back in, move that face. Start building. Alright, so we're going to bring this in, and we actually want this to come out a little bit. To like, sort of, I don't want to sound gay or anything, but I want it to cup the guy's ass. Okay, so that works. We'll just bring this out a little bit more. I'm going to sort of make a seat. Out. That's coming a bit wide, so we'll move that in a bit. About there. That seems about right. Alright, let's carry on. With our ship. Spaceship. There we go. And then we'll just like bring it in a little bit, rotate it a bit. Just trying to get the general shape. Coming along slowly. Slowly is better than not coming along at all, right? Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and make sure that everything is in the center line. So I'm going to go ahead and drag that, make sure that's in the center. And then I'm going to go ahead and delete the edges which we're going to mirror. Not the edges which we are going to mirror, but the edges that will be mirrored over. And I'm going to go ahead and mirror. They all sound the same to me. I'm going to go ahead and mirror this over to about where is it? Our tribute editor, poly mirror, reset the pivot. And it'll be -X. That's a really fat chair. We're gonna have to change it and change the scale a bit. So I'm gonna Control Z to the point where before I mirrored it. So we're gonna go ahead and play around with these now. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab edges. I'm gonna select all these edges and then deselect the middle edges, just so we got the edge, this edge. And I'm just going to go ahead and make it thinner to about halfway. About there. That's not halfway, but it's the halfway point in the chair. And then I guess I'll grab my face, not my face, this face, and I will just drag that out a little bit. Okay. Let's try mirroring it now. And hopefully, mirror 3, zero everything out. And go +X. Oh yeah, it's not in the middle now, is it? Noob mistake, just ignore me. Okay, so object mode, and we're going to go ahead and make sure that it is in the center. And as you can see, we've got some faces poking out, which we will change now. See. It's a problem. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and mirror it now. I'm going to go ahead to our poly mirror, and I'm going to make sure that everything is zeroed out. And -X, let's just go ahead and take a look at that now. Yeah, the shape's come along. Maybe that bit needs to be enlarged a bit, but no, that's actually fine. We can use that. Now, I'm going to go to merge border vertices, and I'm going to play around with the slider until everything is connected the way I want it. So if I go a little, just gonna, there we go. There we go, everything's connected, just the way I want it. So object mode, and I think, should we make some changes to it? Yeah, let's go ahead. Just want to make some changes here. Maybe just move it down a little bit. Just, you know, give it some extra, like, shape. Like so. Okay. So that's ready to go inside the ship now. So let's go ahead and actually I'm going to go ahead and edit the pivot point. So I'm just gonna hit insert and I'm just gonna drag that into the center. I'm gonna change my view just to make sure I get it right. I want it to be on the bottom of the chair and in the center here. There we go. So now it's right in the center. It's perfect. It's just what I wanted. So we're going to go ahead and drag that into the actual ship. Let's take a look. It's coming along nicely. Now we're going to have to fit it into the ship. So to do this, I'm literally just going to give it a bottom. Bottom. So I'm just going to literally just take these two faces and extrude this down and then just make it a little bit smaller. So it just basically like fits into the ship. So I'm going to go plug that in now. To that there. Yep. Make sure it's not coming out the bottom, and that is perfect. Alright. So now we got that done. Got the console, got the chair. Next would be the steering. Oh, is it a wheel? Joystick. We're gonna call it a joystick. Next would be the steering joystick and the throttle accelerometer thing. Yeah, that's hard to say. So let's go ahead and start with our joystick. So I'm gonna make this a cube. And I'm just going to size it down and scale it up the Y, so it's like a joystick. Now we're going to need this to part into two, so you guys can probably imagine what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete that and I'm just going to make it, so I'm just going to mirror it, mirror it. I can't say mirror, I don't know why. I should probably go eat something. Well, I say that in like every video, just ignore me. So I'm going to go ahead and make a joystick, which I'm pretty sure will go somewhere along the lines like this. I think I've like broken it already, even though I've only just started making it. But hopefully I'm getting it right. I mean, I'm just going for the basic shape right now. I'm not even doing it to scale. I'll scale that later once I've got the shape done and I know what I'm building. Now I'll just go ahead and edit everything. Just get the shape. Be like that, right? And then if I mirror that, yeah, that makes sense. And then, yeah. Actually, if I just keep that one and then have it like, yeah, right, okay, I got the idea. So instead I'm going to do it with a cylinder just to make it look a bit more spacey. No, just proportionate. I'm going to go 14 because we want this to look smooth, and so we're going to go ahead and create our joystick. I'm going to have a single joystick, so there's no need to mirror. And we're just going to have it so it like comes up and extrude. Not that way. That way. And just going to play around with it here to to do exactly what I'd done, except with a cylinder. Like so. I'm going to extrude that again and just bring it along. And now we're going to go up. Just going to bring it up. Yep. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Not that way. Like so. We'll just give it like a little design on the top, just to make it look like it's part of the steering wheel. Maybe like a button. There we go. Okay, so that'll do. I'm going to go ahead and delete the bottom faces because, as we all know, optimization is key. And speaking about optimization, we may as well go ahead and optimize the rest of the parts that we were making. So I'm going to quickly go and stick this on the ship. So that'll be 90 degrees, and let's quickly stick it in. Like so. That'll go down. That's way too big. There's so many sexual innuendos I'm using here. Wait, it needs to be there, in the middle. Okay. That's too low. That's too high. And that seems... seems about right. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the bottom edges, just drag it into the ship. And there we go. We have a cute little joystick. And now I'm just going to quickly, actually we'll do it once the cockpit's done. So I'm going to go ahead and save. I'm going to end this episode here, and you guys can see that cockpit's coming along nicely, and I will see you in the next episode.